Today on Karamo.
Travail is convinced her husband lied about having cancer.
Never had cancer.
What?
He was never diagnosed.
And even lied about having teeth.
You don't have no teeth? 10 years.
His phone is about to be unlocked.
We're not even.
Can this marriage handle the truth?
Is that a threat?
No.
It's not a threat. But first,
I don't think I have a shopping problem.
is Eevee's mother right to question her daughter's spending habits?
She just keeps buying more.
Or is she wrong?
What are you worried about?
You won't believe what Eevee's sister is about to say.
do you think your sister has a shopping addiction? Welcome to the show, friends. My guest Lisa fears her daughter Eevee is in denial about her addiction. She claims her daughter has a shopping addiction. Lisa says Eevee has a great job, but unlike her siblings, Eevee has no savings to show for it. She has even given one of her exes $11,000. That's a lot of money. Lisa says she just wants her daughter to make the right choices. Everyone, please welcome Lisa to the show. Hi, Lisa. So tell me why, from your perspective, do you think that your daughter has a shopping addiction?
We live in a 4-bedroom home, and my other 2 children have rooms that are pretty much guest bedrooms.
Yeah.
But when I walk into Eevee's room, it's like a museum of stuff. There's remnants of makeup subscriptions that she used to have. There's jewelry in piles. There are clothes, so many clothes in piles. There are throw pillows and stuffed animals, and her clothes spill into under the bed. This is stuff that she bought at one point in her life.
And now she doesn't value anymore.
She doesn't need it anymore. She just keeps buying more.
When did you notice her spending habits getting out of control?
Well, after college, she moved back home for a while, and that's when I noticed it. The pivotal thing that got me nervous about her is she went to one of these timeshare things, and she bought the timeshare.
Oh. So she's spending money. What happens when you talk to her about the situation?
She's very defensive about it because, of course, she has a reason for all of her purchases. And believe me, we all benefit from Eevee's generosity. She is extremely generous. You know, if there was a lipstick in her little makeup subscription that she got that she didn't like, Mom got the lipstick. These are her boots.
Okay. Cute boots. She got cute taste.
No, she's got wonderful taste,
Yes.
but these were important to her at one point, and they're not important to her anymore.
So what was Eevee's, did she grow up in a lavish lifestyle growing up?
No, the thing is, you know, her dad and I were divorced, okay? And I didn't want her or her siblings to feel that they were less than any of their friends. So we may not have had the home or the neighborhood that her friends came from, but we still went on vacations and had a nice car and ballet lessons, and I wanted them to feel like they were okay, that they were, I guess I was trying to keep up with the Joneses, which is on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You told my producers that you think that Eevee is masking her pain. What do you mean by that?
I think that there's probably a hole inside of her heart from having come from a divorced family. I feel that that's what all of these things are in her bedroom that continue to be there even though she's not there. They are like the ghost of past purchases, that the ghost of trying to fill up the hole. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. You know what? Our producer spoke to Eevee about the situation. I want to hear what she had to say. Check this out.
I definitely don't think I have a shopping addiction. I just like to use my money the way that I want to. I enjoy using my money for things that make me happy. I think life is really meant to be experienced. I spend my money on vacations, a nice coffee in the morning, and filling my apartment with nice things. I really don't think that's an issue. I just don't think my mom really understands me sometimes. She thinks that I should be saving my money for a down payment, but honestly, who could afford that in this economy? I love my mother. We talk probably 5+ times a day, but I've always kind of felt like we're in competition sometimes. My parents' divorce taught me that I need to get things on my own Because what happens when the marriage stops? Then I have my own things. I always feel like I have to make everybody else happy, but why can't I do that for myself sometimes?
How do you feel about your daughter's comments?
Very sad.
Well, everyone, I think it's time to meet Eevee to begin this healing journey. Everyone, please welcome Eevee to the show. Hi, Eevee. Hi. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You look very pretty.
You are even more beautiful in person.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, Mama.
So, for the record, do you believe you have a shopping problem?
Is Eevee's mother right or is she wrong?
What are you worried about?
You won't believe what Eevee's sister is about to say.
Do you think your sister has a shopping addiction?
And did this man lie to his wife about having cancer?
Never had cancer.
What?
He was never diagnosed.
Stay tuned.
I spend my money on vacations, a nice coffee in the morning, and filling my apartment with nice things. I really don't think that's an issue. I just don't think my mom really understands me sometimes. My parents' divorce taught me that I need to get things on my own, because what happens when the marriage stops?
Tell me why, from your perspective, do you think that your daughter has a shopping addiction?
There's jewelry in piles. There are so many clothes in piles. She went to one of these timeshare things, and she bought the timeshare.
You told my producers that you think that Eevee is masking her pain.
There's probably a hole inside of her heart from having come from a divorced family.
For the record, do you believe you have a shopping problem?
I don't think I have a shopping problem. I think I have a really big heart and I just like to give, and maybe it costs a little bit much.
Got it. So what about shopping brings you happiness?
It makes me feel like I'm in control. There have been some traumatic life events, honestly, since I was little that I don't feel like I have had too much control over. And it's the one thing that I'm like, yeah, if I want this, I'm gonna go get it, and now I have it, and now it's mine.
Do you feel like your mom understands you?
No.
Why?
We had two very different upbringings, and I think hers shaped her and mine shaped me. And I think that's...
Well, how did your upbringing shape you? I heard about the divorce. Do you think that the divorce relates to your spending?
I think so. It was nice to get things from my dad and from other people.
You told my producers that you felt angry as a child. Explain.
I felt very alone as a kid. I don't feel like I had the support systems that I needed or the proper ones in place. I would seek out other people's parents and like their mothers, so I felt like I was constantly seeking somebody else's validation because I didn't feel like I was getting it at home.
Lisa, what do you think
I'm
of
really
that?
sorry to hear that too.
Did you know this? She felt this way?
I felt like when she was in junior high school, there was that kind of angst. And I think that all teenage girls have that with their mothers.
Your sister Allegra is here and has a lot to say about the situation as well. Allegra, will you stand for me? Allegra, I want to know from you, do you think your sister has a shopping addiction?
I think that my sister does, and over time has developed an unhealthy relationship with spending. If it's not something that is looked at more seriously, and if we don't figure out where it came from and why it started, then it has the potential to get worse, right? Like, she's not taking out second mortgages for homes right now, but I know that that's where it can go.
What, you don't agree with that?
Ooh, I don't think I would ever take out a second mortgage on a home.
Well, and you don't think that now, right? Because
Yeah.
that's not what's around you right now. But things snowball, and we know that, right? We've seen that in our lives.
Do you have a message for your mom? Or something you want to say to both of them?
I know that this situation has brought up so much for the both of you in a very short period of time. And thank you, because it needed to. It needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everything that is good is because of you.
That's
It is. And you're not perfect, and none of us are, and that's okay too. And I think what I would want to say to both of you is, as much as I appreciate being the middleman for both of you, I love that you talk to me, and I don't ever want that to stop. But you've got to talk to each other about this stuff.
Thank you for your point of view, because at the end of the day, everything she's hitting on is what I've been taking notes on this entire time.
Yeah.
Literally. I do not think you have an addiction when it comes to shopping, but I do feel there's an unhealthy association.
Yeah.
And we know where it comes from. It comes from your childhood. There was things that you said, Mom, that you said, I wanted them to feel okay. But then the same breath, when you talked about her spending habits, you said, I think it makes her feel not okay. So it's like, you did this to make her feel okay, and now you're realizing that, oh, it's not making her feel okay.
Yes.
Does the shopping make you feel okay?
For the most part,
I
yeah.
know it does. Yeah. And so, because the thing is that you taught her to feel safety in this. You tried to do your best with what you had. I see it, Mom. I get it. But what your daughter is experiencing now is that she needed a little bit more. And she learned how to comfort herself in what you taught her at that time, which doesn't make you bad, because it's the only thing you knew. But now, there's conversations y'all need to have from that time that y'all are both avoiding.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Her sister just said she's not worried about her right now.
Well, I'm a mother, so of course I worry.
I get it, and I know you will. But also, a mother is also, you gotta have that faith in her.
Yes.
And part of that, yeah, go for it.
She will look at me on numerous occasions and say, I'm just so worried about you. And I'm like, well, I have a good job. I have my own apartment. I pay all my bills. I'm not in debt. My credit's great. What are you worried about?
Maybe I'll just say, if you're a mother someday, you'll know.
No, that
It
won't
will?
work either.
That won't work
No,
either?
what you should do is, and because we're gonna end this right here, is
Okay.
just when you feel like she's saying something that's making you not feel validated, say, Mom, in this moment, I actually need you to validate what I'm feeling. I think that's a great way for y'all to start communication. And while you are using that specific language, because now she's heard it, so I'm giving you a tool so y'all can move forward, you continue to live your life. Go on your vacations, buy your coffee, and make sure you save. Just use this as a step to figure it out a little bit more. You can do it, okay? I wish y'all the best of luck, all right?
Thank you.
I really do. Y'all are great. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Why did Kevyn kick Brooklyn out of his house?
Get out of my house. Get out of my life.
Don't go away,
Feel like you kind of want to fight right now.
because something completely unexpected is about to happen. And did this man lie to his wife about having cancer?
Never had cancer.
What?
He was never diagnosed.
Stay tuned.
If you're watching Nosey, you're getting the drama. But on YouTube, you're part of the family.
Become a nosy neighbor, and you'll get things like exclusive, never-seen bonus videos, uncensored and ad-free. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Join now for exclusive content.
All right, so what do you do when your chosen family starts acting like the family you left behind? Well, my guest Brooklyn is talking about her gay family. See, listen, in the gay community, when your biological family rejects you, older gay members of the community will step up and become your gay father or become your gay family. See, I had a gay dad when I was younger because my father rejected me. Now, Brooklyn says that exactly what happened with her and her gay father, Kevyn. Kevyn offered Brooklyn a place to stay when she was going through a hard time. But Brooklyn says things with Kevyn ended terribly, and I'm going to unlock the truth of what happened to this relationship. Kevyn reached out for my help with fixing their relationship. So let's see what Kevyn had to say about Brooklyn.
Karamo, I need your help to fix my relationship with my daughter, Brooklyn. I wanted Brooklyn out of my house, but not out of my life. As a young gay man, I did not have the support of my biological family, so when I realized that there was such a thing as a chosen family, I started my own family, and we've surrounded each other with so much love and support, and it's meant the world to me. When I took Brooklyn in, I had no idea that our relationship would take the turn that it did. Brooklyn was going through a very difficult time, and I thought that I was being helpful by inviting her to come stay with me. But Brooklyn took advantage of my generosity. I made it clear to Brooklyn that until you actually got a job, your job is getting up every morning looking for work. I got tired of her disrespect. I got tired of her being lazy, not contributing to the house. It really breaks my heart to know that that one argument pretty much stopped everything that we were working on. I really want for her to see her own potential and to realize that she is surrounded with love. Karamo, please, please, please help us to fix this.
Well, listen, we are going to meet Kevyn in a moment, but first, everyone, let's welcome Brooklyn to the show. Hi, Brooklyn. All right, come on, pretty. Yes, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, I'm good, thank you. All right, so Brooklyn, I need to know about this fight that happened at Kevyn's house. Please let me in.
So, watching that video just pissed me off. I mean,
Why did it piss you off so much?
because I'm not lazy. I literally, at the time that he had put me out, I had literally just started my hormones. And that like made me start sleeping a whole lot more. That particular day, he had came to wake me up earlier than what he normally would have. And I woke up to him literally picking up the mattress while I was laying on it. He snatched the cover off of me, and he grabbed me by both my ankles and shook me to wake me up.
I heard you tell my producer that he also took the door off the hinges?
Yeah, he did. And that definitely seemed overboard. He also took the bed and the bed frame out of the room.
So at that moment, because you didn't get him up to get the job, he said, get out of my house. And that's what happened. He told you just get out. And out of his life as well.
His exact words, get the out of my house and get the out of my life.
And did you ask to move in with Kevyn, or did he ask you?
He asked me. He even flew me from St. Louis to Philadelphia, first class, and that was a connecting flight, okay? First class, front row.
Yeah. So he made you feel special. He made you feel like you were family, like this is a new life for you, a new beginning.
Yeah.
So what was happening in Missouri?
My family actually tried to kill me because they don't agree with me transitioning. In the blink of an eye, I got betrayed by both blood and water.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that with your family. I really am. I mean, I know that we hear these stories in our community all the time, but it don't make it any easier, and I'm so sorry. You don't ever deserve that. You're such a bright light and a human being. You got to strengthen you, Queen. You got to strengthen you that's beyond. Yeah. I appreciate everything that I've heard from your side of the story, but I still need to hear Kevyn's side of this story. Everyone, please welcome Kevyn to the show. Hey, Kevyn, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes, you look sharp.
Thank you.
All right, so why did you kick Brooklyn out?
It was kind of easy. Brooklyn didn't want to do the work. She was in, like, cleaning up behind herself. I took videos and pictures of how she kept her room. So after a while, it just got to a point where I was fed up. She is a light. I heard what you said. She is a light, and she is my daughter, and I do love her. I just feel like I was pushing and pushing until I couldn't anymore to get her to get on her feet and do what she needed to do for her, to be a better person for her.
I got a question for y'all, because I'm getting the aspects of some of the relationship, but you told my producers that you two used to have a relationship, a sexual relationship?
Yes. Yes.
Don't go away,
Feel like you kind of want to fight right now.
because something completely unexpected is about to happen. And did this man lie to his wife about having cancer?
Never had cancer.
What?
He was never diagnosed.
Stay tuned.
Karamo, I need your help to fix my relationship with my daughter, Brooklyn. I wanted Brooklyn out of my house, but not out of my life. It really breaks my heart to know that that one argument pretty much stopped everything that we were working on.
Watching that video just pissed me off. His exact words, get the out of my house and get the out of my life.
Why did you kick Brooklyn out?
Brooklyn didn't want to do the work.
You told my producers that you two used to have a relationship, a sexual relationship?
Yes. Yes.
Somebody said that y'all felt that? I didn't see it. So how did that affect your family dynamic?
So
Because that's rare.
Yeah.
It's usually the father of a house won't sleep with his kids.
That's that in our community. I mean, you know how it is.
Yeah, yeah. Usually
and it's
not
frowned
sleeping with
upon.
kids.
And I
Yeah.
know. So like me, I'm the one who mentioned that. I brought it out because I feel like the lines was being blurred. We were doing stuff, and I'm not gonna say that she didn't enjoy it, I didn't enjoy it, or whatever the case may be. But I knew that our
I said we should stop or
both
having
went back
sex.
and forth with that.
Definitely did. But
We
I
both.
said I don't
But
want
I can
to
see,
do
I can
this
see
no
how the
more.
lines getting blurred could cause this to be like a relationship that where it's like supposed to be something like a dynamic of father, daughter. It turns into more of a relationship. But I can see how they got. But he's saying that you both have moved on from that, or have you not moved on from that?
No, we definitely have. I
You
mean,
both,
we
you both
can
have
tell you
moved on
that
from
for
that.
herself.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Have you both moved on from the sexual part of your relationship?
Hell yeah, I
Okay,
don't want
then.
him
So-
touching on me like that.
Okay then.
What I'm more concerned about is Brooklyn being the best that she can be. I feel like she has so much potential. I feel like she can do so much great in this world, but she has not allowed herself to move past her traumas.
Okay, so if you feel like I'm so great and all this other ish, why then when I tried to start a cleaning company, why didn't you actually try
To do
to
what?
help me? The only person you gave my information to
You gotta
was your
define
best
helping
friend.
you. You gotta help. You have to explain to me what helping you is, because me giving you business advice, me telling you to write out a plan, me telling you to actually put the work in, coming up with a name is not a business. What
Did you have the
you
business
do?
plan? Did you have those other things?
No.
Okay.
But it was house cleaning. It's house cleaning. I gotta have
I
write
also
out a
thought that was
whole
really
ass business
ironic
plan to clean
that
the-
her business was house cleaning, but she wouldn't keep her own house clean. That's very
Your
ironic.
damn room wasn't clean either.
So I
was
didn't have a
cleaning
house cleaning business. I did not have a house cleaning business.
So I want to know, would you ever let Brooklyn live with you again?
No.
I don't want to live with his ass
I
again.
couldn't. And you know what? The reason why I came to you, Karamo, is because I knew that we could get some type of help. Because what she said about what I said to her when she left was absolutely true. In my anger, I said it. And I justified it because I felt she was being disrespectful. And I didn't want to hear it. But I know that I was wrong. And I want to have the opportunity to fix that.
So he's saying right now that he wants to fix this relationship. Can you forgive him for saying those things to you? Because I understand how it could hurt you, of saying, get out of my house, get out of my life. I can understand. We've all, at some degree, have dealt with rejection. But what do you need from him to believe this apology? Because I do think there's something about people who have seen you in your hardest moments, who want to be there for you again, to try to rebuild that trust so that you can have that support in your life.
Just need time because, and after that, have not really seen or been around this man until now.
Are you willing to apologize to her again?
Always. Always.
The floor is yours.
Brooklyn, I love you. And despite our disagreements, you should know that I love you. And if you don't know, let me say it again. I love you. It's not a physical thing. I saw your pain, I saw your hurt as much as I see your light. And I want to see the best version of you possible. And it might not come from my help. I did not want to lose you. I apologize. I said those hateful things, those hurtful things. That was in anger, and I know that's not an excuse, but you my baby.
What do you feel? How do you feel about what he just said? Do you still need time, or can you accept that apology?
I accept your apology on the condition that we need to talk more, because just this one little session ain't gonna do not a damn thing.
But it's a start. It's a
I
start.
agree.
It's a start. You see? I think y'all took a very healthy first step today of finally hearing each other and being able to say, you know what? This is a good step, but we gotta do some more talking. I do think you have love and support here, and I wouldn't want to see you lose that. I think sometimes right now, as you're leaving this, it's a shift to support. The support doesn't need to be so stern with her. The support needs to be more about like, hey, let's just talk. Let me just be there for you. But I think you made a good first step. How you feel?
Confuzzled.
Listen, can you give him a hug? At least. Oh, there you go. Some love in that. Here we go. Y'all gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be all right. I appreciate y'all coming on the show and at least having this moment to be vulnerable with us. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Travell is convinced her husband lied about having cancer.
Never had cancer.
What?
He was never diagnosed.
And even lied about having teeth.
You don't have no teeth? 10 years.
What will happen after his phone is unlocked?
All right, everyone, my next guests have been married for 10 years. Oladean says that his ultimate low point was when he was diagnosed with cancer, and his wife, Travail, walked out on their marriage. Take a look at what Oladean had to say about the situation.
I've been married to Travail for 10 years. I was diagnosed 3 years ago with bone marrow cancer. And when my wife found out, she told me I didn't sign up for this. And it really hurt me really bad. It took me a place I had never been before. Thought my wife would be there for me. She wasn't. I'm at home every day, every night I close my eyes. I'm afraid that I'm closing for the last time, but only to find out when I look on my wife's Facebook page, she's on there partying, dancing, and living her life up like I'm not going through anything. She have accused me of being intimate with her sister. I'm trying to save my marriage, and I need your help in proving that I haven't done anything wrong outside my marriage, Karamo.
Well, everyone, I want to talk to Oladean's wife, Travail, and talk to her about what we just heard. So please welcome Travail to the show. Okay, biggest question, Travail, I got to ask you just point blank. Did you leave your husband after he was diagnosed with cancer?
No, Karamo. For one, my husband never had cancer.
What?
He was never diagnosed with cancer. And no, I did not leave him. He walked out on me twice.
Okay, hold on. Oladean says that you told him a lot of lies. Could you please explain?
I have never lied to him, but he's the one who tells all the lies all the time from day one. The first lie was that he lived with his sister. I had to drag the truth out of him, and it took me 4 years to get the truth out of him.
Okay, well, hold on. What was the lie? So he wasn't living with his sister?
No, he was living with his wife. For 4 years into our relationship. 4 years into our relationship.
Okay, I was not, listen, I was surprised already by the cancer. I was not expecting, I wasn't expecting you to say that he also had a wife for 4 years. And was he still engaging with the woman he was married with, or was it just paper?
He says it was paper. I said it was engaging because just typical, because I would end up in this typical type of relationship.
Together.
Yes, where when she's at work, he's at my house. When he leaves my house before morning, then he's back home at her, waiting for her to come home because she worked graveyards.
Yes. So you call him a narcissist. Tell me why.
I say he's a narcissist only because in this relationship, my family began to turn against me. He was communicating with my family against my will, behind my back, infusing them to think that I was having these emotional breakdowns or setbacks from past relationships that made me react towards him not being faithful and committing to his obligations. He was gaslighting me from day one.
Wow. So hold on. My producer said that he even lied to you about his teeth? Well, I don't get it. What's going on?
I've been married to this man for 6 years, with him for 10 years, and just this year found out that the teeth in his mouth are not even his. His front teeth are fake. They're not, and he did not even tell me. He kept hiding it, talking to me, and I'm like, what is that black thing? And you don't have no teeth? 10 years.
Now, it's very hard to shock me. And I don't know if y'all over here, I am shocked. It is very hard. Because I've been working and doing this work for a very long time, and every time you say something, I'm like, girl, no teeth, no cancer? He got a wife? What is going on here? So let me collect myself honestly with you, because it's very shocking to me, and I want to know, when someone is telling you that many lies, do you feel isolated in your relationship?
Totally, totally. What he keeps me in the first 4 years, I married him after knowing him for 4 years. When I went 3 weeks before our marriage to Vegas because he was having problems divorcing a woman after I found out it was true, and he said it was just on paper, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And so I took him to Vegas, and we didn't successfully do it. When he married me, the divorce did not become final until November of the same year that he married me.
Wow. You're in this relationship thinking like, oh, we're taking a step forward, but he still was connected to his past.
He was still connected to his past. And lied several times, telling me that he went down to the Hall of Records for the cities that he lived in, that he tried to file, that he was never married, and that it was bogus Those were some of the stories that he told me along the way. And when they asked me why did I stay in a relationship for so long, because after I married him, Karamo, he sat there and when I said, look, this is not gonna work. Your financial never picked up. My children are being disturbed behind this, because he began to accuse my kids for things he would do in the house. Things would come up missing and he would say, well, the last person I seen with it. And me and my children never had a relationship like this. So ultimately, in the end, when I would tell him this is not gonna work, he said, well, we're married to death do us part.
So then, but hold on, but you have a choice. You don't have to stay, so why have you stayed if you're unhappy?
In that statement, we're married to death do us part, I had to make a conscious decision, not only based on my life, but my children's life. And from that point on, I lived in a type of a fear.
Okay,
that
got it.
I don't
That
know
makes
what
sense.
that's supposed to mean to every individual, and I don't take words like that lightly.
Yeah, listen, I don't blame you. So, did you pay off his debts? Is that what I've heard?
Yes,
from my
I
producer?
paid off some of his debts. He calls my family members. I have this solemn thing. I've never borrowed because I believe I'm the lender and not the borrower. I'm not going to set against what I believe in order to accommodate for anybody else. If I'm in need, I'm just in need until something works itself out.
Yeah.
My family does not know me to come and be borrowing and getting money on several occasions.
He borrows money from other people.
He borrows money from my family and do not pay them back, to where months later I get a phone call that he's evading them.
So he said that he wants to fix his relationship. Do you?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't want to fix his marriage?
I need help mentally to recover from this marriage.
Got it. All right. So what are you hoping to find in your husband's phone?
In my husband's phone, he slandered me all the way through, not only to my family, but to my church. So I would like to find out if he's really been slandering me, really been belittling me. I was never suspicious about a relationship until he would make the quote unquotes. I'm not having sex with no one in your family. I've never had sex with your sister. I'm like, why would you say things
that.
like
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
So did he sleep with any of my family members?
Let me just be clear one more time. He doesn't have cancer.
No, he don't have cancer at all.
Just need to hear that. Okay, so listen, everyone, when we come back, I'm going to talk to Oladean and hear his side of the story, so stay with us.
Does her husband really have cancer?
She called me Skeleton Man, and then she told me I didn't sign up for this.
His phone is about to be unlocked.
We're not even.
Can this marriage handle the truth?
Is that a threat?
No.
It's not a threat.
He's the one who tells all the lies all the time from day one.
Well, hold on, what was the lies?
He was living with his wife.
So what are you hoping to find in your husband's phone?
I would like to find out if he's really been slandering me. I was never suspicious about a relationship until he would make the quote unquotes. I've never had sex with your sister. I'm like, why would you say things
that,
like
yeah.
this?
All right, everyone, we have been talking to Javelle, who says she is fed up with being in a toxic relationship with her husband, Oladean. Please welcome Oladean to the show now. All right, so I have to start off. You've heard her say a lot of things, that you were lying about having cancer, you were lying about having no teeth. How do you feel about that?
Well, you know what, as far as my teeth, it wasn't nothing to talk about, I feel, about my teeth or
This is my relationship.
anything, you know.
Okay, so I got it. I respect that. If you felt like uncomfortable about your teeth and didn't want to talk about that, I respect your choice of how you want to discuss your body. But you were married. You did have a right to discuss that with her. So why did you tell Travell that you were married?
I met her, and she had wrote a number down on the paper and handed it to me.
So
and
when she wrote that
I
number
was
down,
looking
why did
for
you
a
say,
friend.
why did you tell her at that moment, I'm married?
I didn't know if I wanted to be in a relationship with her or anybody else at that moment, so I didn't tell her that I was married. I wanted to get
You
to
was
know
in a relationship with somebody else.
on paper.
Were you living together?
On
Yes,
paper.
on paper.
But you can't live together in paper. Were you living in the same house with her?
Yes.
So you were with her?
Different rooms.
Okay. Why didn't you just tell her, hey, I'm in a situation, I'm living in the house with my ex or soon-to-be ex, I just want you to know. Why couldn't you tell her that?
She asked me, was I in a relationship with anybody? And I told her yes. She actually used
That is a lie.
So I have the question for you. Do you have cancer or not?
I went to the doc. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I went to the doctor. I went from 265 pounds to 170 pounds less than 4 months.
Because you were diagnosed with cancer, yes
No,
or no?
no. They was running all these tests. They didn't know what was going on. They sent me to a hematologist. The hematologist diagnosed me with bone marrow cancer. I had to get something called a PET scan done where they shot my body full of radiation pebbles to see where the cancer was.
Were you there for these procedures?
Off and on, because it's fake to me. But he has all these stories, but don't have any evidence of anything supportive to back it up.
Do you have a document from a doctor that says you have bone marrow cancer?
No, the answer is no to that, sir.
They misdiagnosed me with bone marrow cancer. They found out 6 months later that I have lupus and rheumatoid arthritis.
Got it. Okay, but you said that she left you because of cancer, but now we know you don't have cancer.
No. Like I said, I went from 265 pounds to 170 pounds. She called me skeleton man, and then she told me I didn't sign up for this. She was cursing and...
What night is this referring to? Excuse me, help me out, because I wasn't there that day.
You know what? When you do what you're doing right now, I shut up, I be quiet.
No, you're going to tell the truth right now.
I don't cut you off at all. I don't do none of that. And that's been going on for years.
This is one of his stories. Go ahead and finish it.
I want to know if you ever cheated on Travell.
No, never.
Okay.
Never been outside my marriage. Okay. At all.
So I want to know, do you think this relationship is worth fixing?
Which marriage, Oladean?
Do you think this marriage is worth fixing?
That's why I called your show. You know what? I made my mistakes. She's made her mistakes.
Why are you worried about mine?
So I just want to know, a yes or no, do you want to fix it?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, listen, everyone. I'm going to get to the result really quickly because I can see this is a pretty dysfunctional relationship.
Yes.
So the thing is that you have some very specific questions, Travell. You asked if Oladean is cheating with your sister and anyone else.
What will be found on this married man's phone? And what will it all mean?
This is not what she's been telling me.
For this troubled husband and wife.
Is that a threat?
No.
It's not a threat. So why did you tell Travell that you were married?
I didn't know if I wanted to be in a relationship with her or anybody else at that moment, so I didn't tell her that I was married.
So I have a question for you. Do you have cancer or not?
No, the answer is no to that, sir.
They misdiagnosed me.
Okay, listen, everyone. I'm gonna get to the result really quickly because I can see this is a pretty dysfunctional relationship.
Yes.
So the thing is that you have some very specific questions, Travell. You asked if Oladean is cheating with your sister and anyone else. We went through your phone and no data was found with him cheating with your sister or with anyone else.
Okay.
So at least you have that information. This was, I think, a big one for you. You asked if he was slandering your name to anyone. We found that through text messages or through any apps or any of that nature, he has never slandered your name. So that doesn't mean that y'all haven't had a conversation or done something in front of people.
He said it to me. It doesn't matter what was found there. Yeah. I made my decision before he called the show.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just making sure you know these are the questions you asked me for when you thought that maybe you were going to rekindle the relationship. I would have told you this right now from when I heard the things. Clearly, communication is wrong. Clearly, things are off. I do believe that you wanted to maybe fix this relationship.
No.
Yeah.
But I think now, I do think he probably thought that. But now that you're hearing this, she doesn't want to be with you anymore. How does that make you feel knowing that?
If she don't want to be with me anymore, I accept that. But this is not what she's been telling me. The reason why we're here now.
I told you to pay the bills. You haven't even, for the year you've been gone, paid the bills right.
I'm gonna ask you this, Travell. Are you staying with him only so that you can get money for the bills?
I'm staying with him out of not knowing what his next move would be.
So she feels that your statement of "till death do us part" is a threat. Is that a threat?
No.
It's not a threat.
No.
So now that she said that she wants to leave, are you going to be calm and let her leave?
Leave? I'm the one left.
See?
We not even, she kept telling me.
You heard him say I left him when he got sick.
When I left was when she told me I didn't sign up for this.
That's not what I said.
That was it for me.
And I did want to clear that up.
Yes.
Because I did never tell him when he got sick that I didn't sign up to this. What I told him is I did not sign up. I said, I went through all these years of you being married to another woman, all these years of you in and out of work. You done bought 5 cars since we've been together, and you have not paid rent consecutively. We have lost 3 houses, and now you sick, and you can't even help me clean the yard. I did not sign up for this. It's the way that came out.
I'm going to tell you this, and this is one of the things that we need to learn at home, is that sometimes people get together, and they get together for whatever reason they feel like they should get together. But this relationship has been doomed and unhealthy from the beginning.
Yes.
And so I'm actually happy that you all are deciding to leave. There's no resolution or advice that I have for you because the only advice I would give you is to end this relationship now.
Yes.
The thing is that you're at a point in your life where It doesn't matter what stories you're telling or what's the truth or lie. I'm not here to judge that right now. I was shocked in the beginning, but now I feel more sorry. And I feel more sad than anything because I want you to find somebody who's going to believe whatever you say to them and they're going to have the communication. And I want you to find somebody who's going to give you what you want and value you. So the best decision is that since y'all are already apart, stay apart. Y'all better shake hands and just say, good to know you, peace out, and call it a day. You know what I mean? I think that's going to be the best thing.
Thank you. I agree.
Can you agree with that? And I wish y'all both the best of luck. I really do. All right, everyone. I want to thank you all for being with us today. Sometimes all stories don't have a happy ending. Sometimes the best solution to heal is to just separate. So come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.